nobody plays like how one wall New York handball players play. Nobody plays like that. Like we try to kill everything. You know, most of our players try to put the ball away. Almost every one of us. When the ball comes, we want to destroy it, put it away. Where in other places, they want to make you run and get it again. Make you run and get it again. They all tend to play at a little bit of a slower speed. They don't have the New York killer instinct.
What makes people give up 5-6 hours of their time to come and play the sport? Not money. What is it?
There's something almost sexual about striking the ball with your hand. In other words, like when you hit the ball correctly, you get like a sensory pleasure signal that goes directly into your brain that's so pleasurable that pleasure moment is addicting.
People like to see who's getting mad. They like to see who's losing their heads. They like to see the screaming. They like to see the people fall on the ground, who's getting hurt, who's not getting hurt.
This is the shit right here. It's just your body, no equipment, no nothing. It's just you.
It's like a group of guys getting together to play poker on a Saturday night. Even in bowling, you gotta wear a uniform, right?
You could say for the love, okay, what drives you there? Maybe you don't want to beat up your wife when you get home, you know what I mean? Maybe you don't want to smack your girlfriend. Maybe you need to vent out some frustration. Because what better way to vent out frustration than smacking a ball against the wall?
I hope you guys don't put this on TV where my girlfriend can see it. She could kill me. First thing she asked me, how much money you lost in handball today? Tell her nothing. She knows if I lost.
The last time I played a free game of handball had to be maybe in 1962. I lie to you not. Any game I play, I always bet something is like, you know, $10, $20, you know, something like that. I mean, you just want to see something at the end of the, you know, whether you win or lose. You know, anything worth playing, anything worth doing is worth doing for money. Anything.
If I got a toothache and I go play handball, my toothache goes away. If a girl breaks up with me and leaves or whatever, I'll go play handball. I don't even think about that. The day my father died, I went out and I played handball. I forgot all about him dying. I just went and played handball. That's what I like to do. I do it when I'm mad and when I'm happy.
I was told a lot to, why don't you take your talents to tennis or basketball and all that. I have a love for this game. I didn't love those games.
I get changed.
No.
Yeah, I made $80. I'm looking for the people that owe me money.
Open singles of the New York City Big Blue Championship between Mr. John Wright and Mr. Humberto Baez. Rookie serving first.
And the champion in the men's open singles, John Rookie Wright.
I would like to thank the Parks Department for giving us a chance. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the tournament.
Now, is Rookie your nickname?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we may award it to you as a Parks name if it doesn't belong to anyone else. There is no one between Rude and Roosevelt, so you are Rookie.
Thank you very much.
There's another player by the name of Rookie, who once acquired that name Rookie because he was a rookie and used to love the sport and everybody used to beat on him. And he got so good, he's like a monster on the court.
Rookie doesn't play a soft game. Everything is hard. What he wants to do is just tire you out, destroy you, take away your spirit. That's Rookie's game.
He will like power every shot, hard, deep drives, and just try to like force you to like react bad and just hit more power.
When you beat him, you accomplish something. And I've beaten him. I beat him for $50 in singles to let him know, pipe down. But he's the ultimate monster. He's relentless. You can be a girl on the court and don't know how to play at all. He'll still beat the hell out of you like you're a top 8 player. He has no heart at all. And then he does these funny poses after he hits the ball. He'll hit a killer and be like this. And look at you like, and what? You know, and he just makes you laugh. He's a comedian on the court.
I've seen him play an individual with a chair in his hand and he's playing with his opposite hand. He's playing with his he's holding the chair with his regular hand and he's playing with the opposite hand at Coney Island and he beats the person.
The rookie game over me is the mental part of it. The mental part, as far as physical ability, his physical ability is no better than mine. It's mental, that's where he has me. And by next, I give it 2 more years, he's not going to be #1 anymore. 2 more years, he's not going to be #1.
Rookie just got good within the last 3 years. That's it. Last 3 years. I think in 1997 or 98, I spot Rookie 15 points and beat him for $50, I think.
Rookie's very lucky that we played in different generations because, you know, I would have had to like actually break him mentally. I would have had to I would have had to destroy him. You understand? Because he does have a big mouth and he has a little bit of talent.
Ace! Do something! Ace!
Look at him. A broken man. I should have never done that to him.
Rookie can't go to no park in New York City and expect for no one to know him. To me, once you become an A player, you make less money in handball. Who wants to play against you? You know what I mean? Guy like myself, I can go to any park and play anybody, and I can rack up money because I'm not known. Nobody know me. Rookie can't come to no one's park and say, listen, I'll play you and this guy. They'll still say no. I don't care if it's 3-on-1, they'll still say no.
When you become a better player, you really don't want to waste your time. So you become, my teacher was a hustler. So the better players become a hustler. So I kind of turned into a hustler.
Don't hit the fucking ball with your left no more!
Or some guys during the summertime, that's all they do is go where they know the action's gonna be every day, make some money, and go home and get ready for the next day.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The guy got on the throw. What you expect?
I told you to stop hitting the ball to him.
I didn't mean
Why
to
can't
hit
you
it.
listen to me?
I didn't mean to fucking hit it to him, you understand? Fucking ball is soaking.
I don't understand you.
Commit suicide.
You want to lose?
If a guy breaks down mentally, he's defeated. If a little trash talk takes a guy out of his game, then he's a weak player. Believe it or not, he's very weak.
You're a good kid. All right, I'm not done. I'll crush you, boy.
Beat the shit out of Rook.
You made some good money then.
Yeah, I did. 300.
You did, or?
Today. Side bets. Game.
I just started playing handball. I got $10 in my pocket. In order for me to get better, I have to spend that $10. You know why? Because those guys don't want to play with you if you don't have money. Rookie or Emmitt or Reggie or none of these other guys ain't going to show you their game if you only have $5 in your pocket. None of them. You learn by playing against these guys. In 1 year, I probably lost like $2,000 in handball money alone.
At Coney Island, they gamble so much, it's like OTB out in the park.
In my opinion, games that are played without money have no interest. I mean, there's something lacking. Sometimes you feel the players aren't playing all out. But you know when there's money on the game, they're playing to win.
If a guy bets $5, he's giving you his best.
It's hard for me to play for free. I try playing for free. It's like I just learned how to play when I'm playing for free. When I play for money, you know, It brings the intensity in me out. It makes me play a lot better. It makes me play harder. It makes me want to win.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. It makes me think I got something to lose. Or sometimes when you don't have no money in your pocket, you know, that's your hustle. So you got to play.
Every other sport, basketball, these guys are getting $1 million contracts. Racquetball is $50,000 purses. Handball is $300 and $400. So these guys are working real hard. They're basically professionals. This is their profession. So they got to get paid for their profession.
Sometimes some of us aren't that fortunate enough to go out here and get a job and have a regular job and be able to do this here. You know, some of us aren't that lucky.
I like the hustle. I like that I get on. That's really what I like about handball. I go to a lot of black parks, a lot of Spanish parks. They automatically assume I'm no good. They watch too much TV. They think all white guys got computers and sit in their house. And I go in and they assume they're going to beat me. That's what their problem is, their assumptions. The only guys who can beat me all the time are the guys who don't got real careers, real jobs. You know, they're on the court all day. While I'm at work, I make my money first, and then I come to the court.
I can take you into a park. Me and you go into a park, maybe in Harlem somewhere, and ask to play any two black guys. They'll give us a shot at that. They'll bet big money because they don't know you play handball, and we can make money like that.
You do that?
Of course I'm going to do it. I'll go with Pee Wee. And sometime I'll be sitting there eating a sandwich or whatever it might be, and we'll wind up playing the best two guys of that park and beat them. I mean, you got to run to get your car and get out of there because you know you were good, but you know, you didn't let them know. It's a lot of money to be made out of it. It's a street game. A lot of money.
For the king of the court, you have to play every day. You have to play every day. You have to play every day for the tournament because you're facing rookie who's playing every day and night. And for you to beat a guy like that who's so committed to the sport, you know, he's a great athlete. No, hands down, greatest athlete in the sport. You know, for you to compete against him, you have to challenge his intensity.
Younger players are who you watch, and Power is definitely a threat. He's a little younger, he's strong, he's athletic, and I don't think he's as mentally focused as I am. My game is very simple. I think it consists of 5 shots. A kill shot, a passing shot, a down the line, a lob, and maybe even 4. It defeats you mentally and physically because I'm constantly moving my opponents. So if you can't keep up with me physically, you're gonna lose that way. And if you're not smart enough to understand what my game's about, you're not gonna have a shot. That was a good shot.
Get out of the back, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
That wasn't good.
Under.
That was a good shot.
Under.
The ball hit the ground first, Bobby. Yeah, that shit was under, man.
Yo, yellow. Ball was under. Okay.
Come on, hug each other. Look, we guys strangers. Let's go. Hug each other.
Oh, sweaty over there.
Kid, I got a towel. You got a towel, right?
A lot of people don't expect me to lose, although it's possible. You know, I can get beat at any time because these guys are good players. So, you know, anything can happen. So I just have to play hard. I did kind of want this one.
Yo, can I get $20? Can you hook a brother up?
Then you got
Memories. You having a good time over there?
I had a lot of negative talk when I was up and coming because I wasn't really a good player. I was a very weak player and I turned to a strong player. I realized I wasn't that good when I went to West Fork where the top players played. I played an old man and he beat me. And I was like, wait a minute, here I am, I'm a young teenager and this guy's like 60 years old and he's beating me in the game. Marquez kind of took me under his wing. He said that I had something. He says, you got heart. What are you talking about? I killed myself, I played the game of my life, I still lost. That means I suck. I mean, he's like, no, you have something. You have the killer instinct, you have aggression.
Because that's what makes champions, that killer instinct, you know what I mean? That drive. And it's hard to find in people because not everybody's a killer. And if you have that killer instinct, that means you're going to life and limb to achieve your goal, to win.
I'm living, eating, drinking handball. I'm playing it, I'm playing it, I'm playing it.
During the day and during the night. I used to go home at 3 o'clock in the morning. That was the time I even slept in the park.
You need to play to get the timing, but more important is the practice, the repetition of shots. Boom, rookie does all day, boom. Stays there, specific spot, hitting the ball over and over and over again until it becomes second nature. It becomes automatic, you don't have to think about it anymore.
You're always practicing, you're always playing the game because you love it. Not so much you're practicing to get better, you love it, you love to play it.
I was doing it to survive. You see, there was a different, when he started playing, he was doing it to survive. He was almost in the street as a kid. Why? He wanted to play handball all the time. He achieved his goal, but he's paying a pretty good price for it also because many years passed by and all of a sudden you're wondering, well, what have I been doing all those years? You know, they're going to hire you if you put in your resume, national handball champion. Believe it or not, I used to do that. This guy had to look at me and say, what's that? Well, I was a national handball champion. It's a so? For instance, if you won a championship, that's it. Let me get my life together now. Let me harness this energy and use it to something more positive in my life. But instead, I won a championship. My ego, my head got about bigger than that tree did. You know what I mean? My ego got enormous because it's what I always wanted: the gold medal, the trophy, the honor, the glory. I got it all now. You know, now the ways apart when I walk in the park. I used to carry that thing around my neck for weeks. You know, I used to put it around my neck. Really, carry that gold medal all over the place. After a while, I started throwing my gold medals away. The last time I went, boom, I roofed it because I was so disgusted. Because you could see, you know, this is getting me nowhere, but I had no choice. The handball was my only outlet. You know, it's the only place where I can go and feel comfortable. You know, have honor, glory, respect. Something you couldn't get in the real world.
There's times I'm out with my girl and we're just walking around and someone's like, hey, how you doing, rookie? Hello, how you doing? I always reply, because you always want to show a certain respect because you're a top player. I always like, how you doing? There's people I say hello to and I have no recollection of who this is or when I met them.
I've had people run up to me. I mean this from my heart, ask me for my autograph. It blew my mind. It blew my mind because I don't look at me the same way other people do. You know, I don't look at handball as being all that because it's not. You know, would I like to see handball go someplace? Yeah. Would I like to see some things change about handball? Yeah. Do I think it'll ever happen? No.
Rich people have to buy things. They want to buy rackets. They want to buy special sneakers. They want to buy the gloves. You know, handball's just a ball, and that's it, and then you play for $1.
Everybody in New York City has heard of handball. They know what it is. If you say, I'm going to play handball, they know what the wall looks like, and they know, like, what the ball looks like, but none of those people have seen two top guys playing. See?
It's the oldest bouncing ball sport in the world. It's the oldest one. There's nothing older than handball. The game is older than the word hand. We call it handball because we use the word hand, but the original name of the game is called fives, and that's because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Handball was a depression game originally when it started, and a lot of people out of work because I was still going to school, and they passed their time hanging around the handball courts, playing for money for 5 cents and 10 cents, and so forth and so on.
there used to be these big pink balls. And during Vietnam, there was, I think, like a rubber shortage or something like that. But those pink balls disappeared. They just stopped making them. And that's when the big blue emerged.
And this is the largest sport in the city. More people on the handball courts than on basketball courts on any given day.
Even today, if we go in a car and ride around, how many football games are you going to see? How many guys are actually playing football? All right, there's a lot of kids playing basketball, but not that many. There's more people still playing handball than any other sport. It's all like underground. It's like a weird thing that's happening. It's like, it's like a secret society.
If you can name any other street game, it was an era for all of that. It died out after that. Now, if you go to a little kid and say, let's go play stoop ball, they look at you like you're stupid. What is stoop ball? Oh, we used to throw the ball against the stoop and have a game. That's the same thing with this handball. It's going to die out. It's an era right now.
Ain't nobody going to put up a whole bunch of money to watch a bunch of poor people get out here and play that be saying some of the things that they say and doing some of the things that they do. Ain't nobody going to do that. I know I wouldn't pay to do it. I wouldn't pay to see no shit like that. Excuse my French, but, I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it, man.
I feel that I am the #1 kid in the world right now. That's how I feel. And I don't think any kid right now can beat me. Not too many people can beat me. Not too many. This guy, get him on camera. Get him. This guy is hiding from me. Hiding from me. He's hiding. He's scared.
He's a good kid. I'm gonna take him out. He's a good kid. Everybody's scared of him. They're afraid of him. Those shots don't intimidate him.
That's right. Never stand down, son.
It felt so easy to win that game. I was playing real good. I need to win that game to make it to the finals.
Yeah. They say that addictive gamblers want to punish themselves, and they just love to get back to that table so they can get into that agony of losing, And then winning is nice. So either way, it's nice. So there's a little bit of that about handball too, where if you're losing and you're playing bad, you can slip into one kind of mindset, And if you're winning and everything's going great, well then you slip into another one, and they're both interesting experiences, that take you out of the ordinary, mundane reality of, buying toothpaste and going to the bathroom and writing out checks.
If I could be the best window washer in the world, that'd be great. I'd be the undisputed best window washer in the world. I want to be the best in the world in something. I just gotta figure out what's gonna be. I don't know what's gonna be. I would love to have been handball, but that's not gonna happen.
You think it's too late for you?
Yeah, I smoke. I get hurt all the time. I smoke a lot of pot. I smoke a lot of cigarettes. I broke my ankle. I ripped my finger off. I bit my tongue off. The ball. The day before Easter, and 2 days after Easter, I spent in the eye hospital. The ball ripped my eye open.
Good shot.
This here keeps me out of trouble, okay? Because if I'm not playing handball, I might get into anything, And at the age that I'm at now, I'd rather play handball.
I'm through, man. I'm finished. It's hard to see the ball, all that shit. Hard to see. Hard to see.
3, 13.
It's something how adults can see something in a 5 or 6 year old that the mother can't even see. I remember this man telling my mother that. He said, "Listen, ma'am, your son has talent." I remember that. I remember it like it was yesterday. And my mother said, "Well, what do you expect me to do?" Because my mother, she wasn't very, athletic inclined. She didn't care nothing about no sports and things like that. So her attitude was one of those. I know if my mother were able to afford the tennis lessons, right, I would have I would have been something. You know, not that I'm nothing now, okay? It's just that I would have been, hey, I would have been like Arthur Ashe or maybe a Pete Sampras.
What?
1 minute.
I gotta have more than a minute. Right?
The suffering and the overcoming of obstacles that certain athletes accomplish, that's an act that extends itself beyond sport. It's like a kind of thing that it elevates the whole race almost. If a guy does something magnificent in the sport, that's as good an achievement as anything else. And what I did was a great achievement, you know, and it just never got recognized. And it's, you know, it's kind of like I wasted it.
In every sport, you're going to always have people that you hate, people that you like, okay? And Joe is the type of person that you love to hate.
I was very proud of my talent. I wouldn't bastardize it or prostitute it just to win. I wouldn't. In other words, the talent to me was outside of myself. It was just something that I had. It was like money in my pocket. Watch me fuck him around. I'm a little older now, but when I was younger, I could have carried the whole thing just on my shoulders because I had like a Howard Stern thing going on. I had the Ali thing, I had the McEnroe, I had it all going on, you know. Had a little bit of like Shakespeare in there, and you know, I was very abusive, but I was funny too, and I didn't mind playing the villain. You know, a lot of these guys, they want to be the good guy, you know. So I said, okay, you can be the good guy, and the villain is much more interesting. And you know, I would just torment them and torture them, and I had a lot of fun doing that.
You know, I actually like Joe Durso because he's like the Howard Stern of handball. I mean, he can act a little bit childish, and you know, he can be a jerk at times, but basically that's his character. I mean, what could you say about a man's character? That's him.
I never worked. For 10 years, I never worked. From 20 to 30, all I do is play handball. The records speak for themselves. In other words, Sports Illustrated did a bicentennial special issue where they had the 50 greatest athletes of the century. I was number 41. I won 16 national singles titles in one-wall handball. Now that's a lot of years to be dominating. It's a lot of titles. Thank you. Buddy didn't do that. Emmitt didn't do that. Rookie didn't do that. Ray, no one else did that in handball. Only I did that.
If he feels he's the greatest player, I mean, that's his opinion. I gotta let him live up to his dreams.
If you didn't try to maybe intimidate Joe, he could literally embarrass you on the court. I mean, literally. But when you throw that other mixture in there, you know, the white MF, no, seriously, you know, when you throw that other mix in there, right? It's a difference, man, and you can see the change in his attitude. You can see the change in his game, you know. But if you just got out there and you played, you would see Joe's greatness. Joe was a great player.
I was as famous as you can get without making the money from it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like Dwayne Bobbitt got his penis cut off, and yet he parlayed that into like a few porno movies and like a comedy act, right? What the fuck you doing? This Carver woman, whatever the hell her name is, with I Wanted to Marry a Millionaire, she networked herself into Playboy. In other words, Monica Lewinsky, who basically gave oral sex to some fat, ugly schmuck, she parlayed that into a clothing line, and, you know, in other words, everybody parlayed their shit. I'm like, you know, pretty much a national treasure, and I couldn't parlay it into anything. You're nothing. You're fucking nothing, man. Who's the best? Who's the best? You schmuck. Who's the best? Tell the people.
He's full of shit.
Prime to prime, could Rookie have beaten me in big ball? You're taking too long. The answer
when
is
you
no.
were at your best, he couldn't beat.
Definitely. Not even close, because right now, if he beats me, he'd beat me by 2 points.
If you want to hear the answer, I'll give it to you. The two best players with the Big Blue were Buddy and His Royal Highness Joe Durso.
And between me and Buddy, who was better?
You had an edge on him because of your
Thank
reach.
you. Thank you.
And because also of your ability.
Thank you.
I won't bring up age.
Thank
you. That counts.
Thank you, my friend.
And I'm not lying.
Thank you.
Fellas, what time are you handing out the bonuses? I'll be back.
Buddy was better than Emmitt, and better than Rookie, and better than all the other players today. Buddy played like a finesse game, you know, where he would like feather touch these perfect, like placed killers.
He's like real smooth, bro. He looked like how Obi-Wan Kenobi looked to Luke Skywalker. He's just mad smooth. He could show you exactly how to play. He's the best finesse player ever. I think he's no joke.
I mean, if anybody brag about beating me, I mean, if I'm 50 and you're 22, it's like you're supposed to beat me. If you can play, you're supposed to beat me. Tyrone, what happened to 2 minutes, man? God damn. They don't get an old man no slack, man.
Right, buddy? Come on.
No, I'm not all right.
Get up! 4 points. Get out of the game. Come on, stop.
I'm exhausted, though, Bob.
You go in there with false expectations. Oh, he's an old guy. You know, I'm going to wipe him out. And before you know it, it's 21 zip. And I've seen it happen. But he's very dangerous.
Joe Durso was pretty good. But when I saw him play Buddy Gantt, Buddy had an edge over Joe Durso. Although Joe, in his time, became the #1 player with the Big Blue.
I had my day in the sun. I'm just supposed to fade away quietly, which is what I'm doing, you know. So it's just unfortunate because, you know, I had a lot to offer the culture, kind of. You know what I mean? It did. I don't know, I'm not saying in a good way, but it would have been interesting. You know what I mean?
People know the deal. You know, everybody know the deal. Rookie know the deal. Emmitt know the deal. Anybody, the top players, everybody know what time it is. You know, I'm still okay. I can still play.
It was a game that I'll never forget. Getting 16 points off of Buddy at my age right now. He's still one of the greatest, still on the top of his game, but next time I will win, I tell you that.
Congratulations.
Tight.
If you want to find out who the best player in '96 or '97, there's no definitive answer. People might say Rookie, but there's no reason they're saying it. In other words, it's not organized.
Come on! Where you at? Motherfucker! Lost and I told Joe what to do. If you give me a piece, I would tell you how to win. I want to play you, sucker. I understand. Emmitt was going.
It's not organized. It's just fucked up. It's not. It's really raw and primitive.
You ain't gotta be big, Bob. You ain't gotta be big, Bob. Come on, man.
Fucking line. Fucking white prick. You really have to be what the players are. You have to be like an 18-year-old kid whose brain is friggin' destroyed on MTV, and you know, most of these guys are high on weed playing, and you got to be screwed up to be able to tolerate those conditions.
My girlfriend asked me the same thing. Why do you go and play with those lowlives? Because she thinks everyone in handball is lowlife. We have nothing to do. There's a lot of us that don't work. There's a lot of us that work.
In the old days, a kid was like 21. He stopped playing handball. He had to go to work. Today, these guys here, the loafers, hang around till they're 50 years of age. No one goes to work. They all must have government jobs that they can get away with this nonsense.
No, he got for the shot. It don't matter. You can never make contact with the players.
A lot of scar tissues all over my hands, from anger, from smashing the floor, from smashing bottles, from smashing this, from diving. You know, got many injuries playing this game because you know, you want to go all out and give it the best you can. But put it this way, I hated to lose. You know? I always like to win. I always gave it 1,000%.
So I guess the closest sport would be boxing, where I imagine if you hit the guy properly and like you feel his nose cartilage crunching, there must be some pleasure in that, right?
As close as you can get to fighting than any other sport other than actually fighting. You're both swinging, you're both trying to overpower each other, both trying to outsmart each other. It's basically fighting, but instead of hitting the guy, you hit the ball.
Because you can smack it, hit it, punch it, destroy it, and feel good about it afterwards.
I beat this guy. His name was Angel Medina. This is the gospel truth. I beat him once in my life, and he took the ball and he bit it. That's how powerful he was. But you know what he told me? I can go to his house and sit on any piece of furniture because I paid for it.
A lot of aggression. Like Henry, Lefty Henry. We don't get along for nothing in the world. But if he steps on the court, I can't fight him, so I'm going to try to shove the ball down his throat every shot. Get what I'm saying out of that? It's a grudge match.
He was on the court! He was on the court! It's a shot!
Got to get rid of the thugs, guys who act up too much during tournaments and stuff. Just don't allow them to play no more. Tell them to take a fucking ball. They definitely got to come out with like a gentleman's league, where even if it was in by a foot, it was clearly in, and the ref says out. Well, then the fucking ball's out, and that's it. You know, you can't have guys who will flip out on the refs. You can't have that.
It's over! You can't tell me it's over.
How long are the timeouts, Tony? 1 minute or 2?
Half hour, Bobby.
2?
Half hour, Bobby. Yeah, go get something to eat.
Can you not get another ref? I don't want Tony to ref.
Why is that?
Because he's making bad calls, that's why.
Whenever money's involved, there's gonna be discrepancies. Like people arguing, cheating.
Why you trying to fuck me, man?
Hey, Barbarino.
Barbarino. Fuck with me, man. I don't care, man. You trying to bullshit, man. Fucking make a bet, you fucking pay. Fucking try to fuck with people.
I played a tournament where the guys, the referees had beer cans in their hands. You understand? I mean, it's ridiculous. This guy had a beer, this guy had a joint. What's going on here? But that's the way it is. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. That's the craziness involved in the game.
I'm like a no-nonsense person. I don't show favoritism. I love the game. I want everyone to come out, have a good time. We'll play for a large amount of money. We're all in this together, so between the cafe, me, and the people's entry fees, we should come up with 1,000. Actually, the truth is I have half of 1,000 anyway to put up. So it's gonna be a nice event. I have the money. You know, give back, play. I'm not playing in this tournament. I'm just gonna run it, you know, give people a break.
That's it.
I want it to be run very efficiently.
How are you gonna manage that?
Somehow they'll listen to me. It's my tournament. Let's get this going.
They take one. Who?
How many bets? It's about $500 on this game right now.
But nobody's asking that motherfucker because that motherfucker called blocks twice.
20 serving 20. That's the call.
I'm not serving until you do your job.
I tell you what, you don't serve in 5 minutes, you're down.
Well, I'll take 5 minutes then. You just said 5 minutes.
TD is 20-20. After that, your history. Let's go.
Yeah, baby! What's my fucking name? Dummy! Oh, you motherfucker! Fucking 5 against you, still win. 4 calls like that.
Okay.
And you fucking took their appeal.
Let's say I made a mistake, right?
You made a big mistake.
Okay, let's say I made a.
You made a big mistake.
Right, let's say I
on
made
the
a
final
big
game.
mistake.
2 appeals, 2 reps says no blocks, and you go, no, I'm not taking it. Why not?
Yo, let's start this game up. I'm not arguing with nobody. Let's start this game up. Everyone was worrying about the money, you know, the prize, who gets this, who gets that. See, we ran out of, you know, we had one technicality. We ran out of daylight. They want to split, they don't want to split.
Okay, but what do you
$1,000 is first place. They're right. You don't have to split.
I understand, but it was.
Rookie could have put his foot down and say, hey, tell you what, we'll continue with tomorrow, or let's take it to the night courts, or whatever the case might be. But Buddha and Carlos, they're police officers. So, you know, hey, man, extend them a little courtesy, too, because it's not like you've never split the money in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that's never happened. You know, it happens all the time, man. Happens all the time.
All right, whenever the tournament doesn't finish, you come back next week or the next day.
No, I've too bad next day, never one day. I got a job.
No, there's another weekend.
Every time I got a job.
You're not the only one with a job, Buddha. There's jealousy. I don't know if you noticed it, but there's a lot of jealousy on the scene. Like, people will say negative things like, you don't have a job or you're not capable of getting a good job because you're a top player. Buddha, you're not the only one with a job, Buddha. I think everybody out here has a job, okay? All right? What does that mean? How's that?
I got a job that takes me on the weekends, Poppy. Sorry, I took the day off.
So then we go to the night courts.
I'm not fucking traveling to the fucking night courts. I took the day off to play this, bitch. I'm splitting the money. Fucking bullshit. Unless you win a pay.
I've never even heard of that. You gotta fucking make it travel.
And guess what?
Y'all motherfuckers make it to the finals, y'all split the fucking money. Y'all don't say shit,
right?
But as soon as outsiders want to win.
Unless you're willing to pay me for the next week's.
Oh, I know. I came out here for $1,000. I don't want to split.
You fucking barely got to the fucking final.
All right, that's why you don't want to play us, because we there.
This is all the bullshit I was telling you about.
If not regular. We're in Queens, and it always happens in Queens.
Can I hang out?
I split the 1,000 4 ways. So it's $250 apiece.
Hold on, ain't first and what about the second?
We're gonna take second.
How do you not play for second? It's
first and second gotta get paid. First and second gotta get paid. That's bullshit. That's right, gotta get paid.
You know what? We're playing next week.
John. There's no way in hell you take a second place from us.
Give it out to 300.
Give them their $250 and that's it.
I came to the tournament prepared that something like that would happen. And actually, there was no big deal about the tournament itself. Everyone loved it. They congratulated me. As a matter of fact, after everyone argued and settled down, it was like, wow, this was great. When are you throwing the next one?
Tell me that you're not even fucking accepting my fucking appeal? I mean, tell me that doesn't sound like Park shit to me.
You guys were all crying. It was chaos. When I came in, it was my job to take charge. Now you got to stand by my call because you can't take nobody else's. You're backed up against a wall. Let's say we argued for half an hour, right? Then I go, oh, the game is over. Those guys would have stood on the court. They would have camped out. You guys would have done the same thing. Look how you guys were crying and carrying on. Stop it already. Go home, take your money, eat dinner, whatever. Come on.
Thank you.
All right. Hard to win a tournament. They're all strong and young and athletic. They're all going to be gunning for me this tournament. This is the last chance to take me out. I mean, this is the tournament I really got to watch out. You play Pee-wee, you got 100.
Pee-wee right there.
Today is the day we're not bullshitting. We're all betting like men. 100. Thank you very much.
I'll take John. Power say he ain't saying nothing, right, Power? Yo, he didn't want to look at you, Rook.
If you wasn't fucking worried, you wouldn't even be in my face right fucking. I went to. The more you talk, the better I feel. The better I fucking feel.
I don't even know what this is all about, man. Just play your game. Rookie say.
Okay,
He
well,
picked
I'm 22.
14.
I did not. I was just joking, son.
Yeah, right.
What you talking about?
Yo, Pee Wee, stop touching my ass, Pee Wee. Pee Wee!
Let's go, baby. Stop thinking. Let's go.
The next 2 years, I'm gonna be #1. Okay?
You know what's funny? A lot of people say they're the best. See, I never claimed to be the best, so I wouldn't really know what that's like. But when someone claims to be the best, or they think they're that type of player, and the only way to get to the bottom of it is to prove it, right? They asked Bruce Lee to prove that he was the best, and he proved that in the tournament in his weight class. So I guess go down there and show what you got.
So you don't think you're the best?
Nah, I never take on that role. I'll leave that up to the people, whatever they say. They say I'm the most dominant player, man. No, like that. It's only got me 10 cents less.
Will, I wanted that game back.
I just got punished. That's what happened. He outplayed me. That's the bottom line. He deserved to win. That's what happened. I kind of riled him up. I was trash talking him. I fueled the fire, in other words. And he unleashed a dragon on me. It was like, whoa. I was like, I noticed it, and I couldn't keep up with his tempo, and I basically lost.
Play you straight up if I would have played you tomorrow.
Yeah?
Fucking rock.
You want to bet 500? We'll play tomorrow. Where do you want me to meet you? Come on, point game. Tuck in your skirt and show him. I wasn't talking trash, but you got me upset. I had to blow the ball right through. Come on, Dennis. Time in. Nice play. John? John? Nice playing, John. John, the camera's on you, John. 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 No, the right hand.
No, the right hand.
All right, the right hand.
Come on, you're still
I need this handshake. Come on.
Still his friend.
Yay! How did that feel? Okay? Okay, I don't care if he was arrested on steroids. Stop
John, it's not like you had sex last night, John.
Okay? I lost yesterday. Understand what that means. Destruction is going to be put upon everyone.
I told you.
Why did you feel like you had to rest 3
I
hours
tell you
before
what.
you played me? Why did you insist on me getting up fucking 1 minute after I played my last game? Because you're scared.
John, I played
It's
all
that
my games
simple.
back to back.
It was that simple.
I played all my games back to back.
I'll beat you drunk, bro.
Oh, by the way,
I'll beat
I
you
gave
drunk.
I gave
Wait,
points
have I
to
beaten you
Humberto.
drunk?
Yeah. Because you didn't know what was going on. Right. But haven't I beaten you left to 2?
Yo.
Just my weekend!
My God.
Listen,
What
how about we do this?
Wait,
let's
what
get this
we-
on
let me
camera.
get this pose up.
Let's get
Hold
this
on,
on camera.
Make some room for this.
Wait, he's starting for the camera.
You guys should have
Let's
known.
get this on camera.
All right.
$100 left to two tomorrow at 106.
Why don't you play straight up when you're rested?
Why don't you play left?
Say you're not.
You said you
say you're
could
not
play
man enough to
left
play me straight up for
My hand
100.
is out here.
Say you're not man
What
enough
are you,
to play me
Hillary
straight
Clinton?
up.
You can't take my hand. You
Listen,
make a contract.
this is not a political debate, okay?
You know, whenever you use your hands and you do anything active with your body, you start to fall in love with it. You don't know that you're an athlete. You don't know that you're playing at such a high level until people, till your surroundings start telling you, wow, you're incredible, you're this and that. Then until then you start realizing, wow, I am an athlete. And you know what it took.
This is the thing about it, okay? If you can't make it to any big league or anything like that, play handball. If you can't make it to the New York Jets or the Knicks, play handball. It's just as good. We have our own little world over here. It's our own little world. If you get on a city train and say, yo, we're going to play handball, most people wouldn't know what the hell you're talking about. They wouldn't have no clue to what you're talking about. If you take some of these guys out there and show them, they wouldn't believe this little world going on. Never believe.